Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel, Melly's Yarn and Book Adventures. My name is Melly, and this is a channel where I just talk about anything that is yarn and knitting and crochet and crafting and fiber related. Spinning. I haven't spun in a minute, but that's because I have a puppy now, and I'm afraid if I start doing my drop spindle, he'll try to grab at it. So I may hold off on doing spinning until like I can go sit outside on my porch. But I haven't had the urge to, so it's okay. Anyway, so you're probably saying, wow, 2 days in a row, wow, like she's on, like, what's going on? So I decided that March is my birthday month, and every morning I would do a little video, just a little short 10-15 minute video to, you know, just kind of chat, just like kind of like a live but not a live, you know, just kind of get some more videos out there. Even if there's nothing for me to say, like, I'll just sit here and knit quietly and add some music to it. The video I put out yesterday, they copyright claimed it. But I don't know why, because I didn't use, like, I used old vintage music from way back when, and maybe it's because it's the music, not because it's somebody, you know. But I did put a disclaimer. I did edit my description and say I do not own the rights to this music. So hopefully that'll help. If not, either the live video will get taken down. I actually downloaded YouTube Studio on my phone, so that way I can maybe, if I do another Knit With Me video, I'll just add music from, or sound from that. And then hopefully I won't get copyrighted claimed. But after I finished the video yesterday, I was like, oh, I forgot to show them something. So remember how on Friday when I told you I went to the Goodwill and I got the purse? Well, I had also gotten, I feel like I forgot something though. I bought the purse, did I buy? No, it was just those two things I bought. Anyway, so I was walking down the candle aisle, and I was looking for, you know, maybe vintage candle holders. And I saw this. And it kind of reminded me of, if you know Gaina from Tales from Cuckoo Land, one of the videos from the February files, she had this lamp on her dining room or kitchen, where they were sitting eating or just sitting. It was her and the family and her, I guess, in-laws? I think it's Toby's parents. I'm pretty sure it's his parents. Anyway, she had family around their table, and I had spied something. It was an oil lamp. I spied something kind of similar to this. And I commented, and I was like, hey, Gaina, you know, commented about the video. I forgot what I said. I was like, hey, I got a question, you know, what type of candle holder or lamp is that looks vintage or old? So, and, you know, did you get it online or something? You know, where did you get it, basically? And she had messaged me back, and she said, she doesn't remember where she got it. It's an oil lamp. So, like, the top was not exactly the same, but similar in shape, and then the bottom was, like, obviously to hold the oil. So it was a different shape, but it was really, really, really pretty. So when I went to Goodwill, I was just walking by the candle, you know, I was looking at this, like, oh, maybe, you know, you never know what you find in the Goodwill. Like, I found that beautiful yarn. So I'm walking, and I saw this. I was like, oh my God, this is so pretty. And then I looked inside, and literally, I'm going to show you, literally. Now you see how that is, right? It's supposed to be a stick candle. This whole thing was filled with wax, and this was stuck. So it literally was filled to wax up to here. So whoever was using it it wasn't a stick candle. wasn't a stick candle. And so I was like, oh my God, I gotta get this, because this is crystal. This is crystal, 24 lead. This is a telefloral gift, fine Bohemian crystal, made in the Czech Republic. I'm gonna have to look this up, because it looks like this was like maybe part of a floral arrangement. Who knows? Anyway, so you can still kind of see. It was very green inside. Very, very green. From, I guess, oxidation. This candle, maybe it's kind of coming off some, I have a feeling it was a green candle. So I don't have, so I took it home. I stuck the whole thing in my freezer for about a half hour. It's like, you know, it's fine. It's not going to crack. Took it out. Took a knife, a butter knife, like a dull edge knife, because I didn't want to. And I start picking away at the wax until I got, and it was like layers. Like, it wasn't just a layer you saw. It was like a pink layer, a white layer, and then there was like, it was a mixedy kind of layer. So yeah. So I got it all cleaned up, and I realized it's meant for a stick candle, but I don't have anything that's short enough. So what I did is I went and I got a piece of paper bag, measured it, and measured this part. Drew a circle, covered it, grabbed the IKEA battery tea light, stuck it in, stuck the lid back on. Let's see if I could show you. It's not going to turn on right now because there it goes. And there you go. Actually, let me turn off the light and maybe you can see it better. Maybe you can turn off the light and you can see it better. If you check out my Instagram, you would, and it's really pretty. Like, it's very pretty at night. Like, I use it as a night light to, this light actually makes me look really good. I'm joking. Let me turn my light back on. I use it as a night light at night. It's like a 8-hour, whatever, 6-hour thing. But it's on the middle of my table. I was gonna use it for the bathroom, but anyway, because what happens is my kids forget to turn off lights. So my husband, I bought it for the bathroom, to put in the bathroom, like on the back of the shelf above my toilet, because my kids forget to turn off bathroom lights. And then my husband took the light bulb out the bathroom, so we're literally, like, I have a night light in there for nighttime, and then I light a candle when I go in there, and then when the kids have to take a bath, I have a large flashlight, and it's not being mean or anything. It's to teach them that, you know, you need to learn how to shut off the lights. Like, what if we didn't have electricity? Like, what if we lived in a time where electricity was not around yet? What did they use for light? They used candles. So, nobody's complained yet, though. That's the funny thing. Like, nobody's complained. And, like, my kids are older, except for my son. So he doesn't have the, like, when my girls go take a shower, they light the candle. I have 2, like, glass candles that they can put on the windowsill, because I have, like, a windowsill for the window. So they can light the candles, and it's fine, and they're responsible enough to blow them out when they're done. My son, I go sit in the bathroom with him and light the candle and let him take a bath. And actually, like, my middle daughter was like, I'm taking a romantic shower. I'm like, what do you know about romantic showers? Like, really? But nobody's complained yet. I've complained. I'm like, dude, like, how do I take a shower? And I'm like, you know what? I used to do this when I was a teenager. I used to go in when I lived in my parents' house, we had glass shower doors. And I have glass shower doors now. When I lived in my parents' house, instead of turning on the upper light, I have candles that My mom didn't really like me to light candles, but I had candles. I would take the candles, I'd put them on the back of the toilet because the bathroom wasn't very big. And I light the candles, and they weren't like scented candles or nothing. And I'd take a shower in candlelight. And a couple times when we had power outages, I would take a shower in candlelight. Like, it wasn't a big thing. You know. I love the candlelight. In the wintertime during the holidays, at night, when, you know, even during the daytime, like, all the lights were off, and I would have candles lit, or a candle lit in the living room. So it was like, you know, because winter, it's darker during the day, even though it's daylight. At night, I would light a candle. My husband would be like, oh, let me turn on the light. No, just light the candle. Light the candles. And it was fine. Like, I like that romantical look. I'm just yabbering on about nothing, aren't I? They actually had another one. It was red. It was a little bit, it was similar. It was similar in idea, but different shape. And I wonder if I go back, if it'll still be there. And if it is still there, I'm going to grab it because I like it. I might actually ask my husband to go tonight to after when he gets out work. I'm like, hey, could we go to the Goodwill? Anyway, progress on my sock. I have completed the cuff, completed the leg. I'm on my heel. And I just do a short row heel. And it's really funny because I could do a short row heel. But if I have, like, in, say, a sweater pattern, like, it says, like, do short rows at the back. I don't do it. I always leave it out because I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's the pattern. I don't know. I get nervous about it. It's really weird. But it's funny because my go-to heel is the short row heel. I don't know if it's a German short row or I don't know. It's just the short row heel. It's the easiest one I've learned. I've done regular heel flap and gusset. That's fine. No biggie. But I like the look better of the short row heel. And it seems to fit me better. I don't know what it is. Than a heel flap and gusset. I do not like this yarn. And I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough yarn for a second sock. This is not good at all. I might just end up with one sock. I think I should have did my leg shorter. I can always, I guess, order a second thing. I don't. Might also be that, yeah, I don't like this yarn. It's very loosely spun. And it keeps, like, my hayas are kind of pointy, and it keeps, like, splitting the yarn. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. So then I'm like, oh, how many, 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't know. I don't like the yarn. But it is what it is. So really that's all I have for this morning. Like, there's not really much going on. I'm not working on anything different. My oldest daughter stayed home from school. My dog almost got ran over by a car yesterday, which scared the bejesus out of me, and, like, because I'll tell you the story. Walking them up and down my street. And I live on a little street. It's not a main road. It's a side street. Yes, there's parking on both sides of the street, but it's not a large, like, it's not a main street. It's like the main road and then like the streets that go down off the main road. Anyway, so I'm walking him and I get to the corner, and so I walked him down my block and I get to the corner and I'm gonna cross. So, you know, to go up the other side of the block. So there's a truck coming. It's a large truck. It's like a F-50 or whatever. 4x4, whatever. So I stop and I'm telling him. He goes to go and I'm like, wait. So I went to pull him, and as I went to pull him, he pulled, and he pulled one way and I pulled the other way. He went to back up and I went to pull him. I don't know how it happened. But so I'm standing on this corner, right? And there's a car parked here. And I see that the truck is going to turn. Because you can only go left or right. So it's going to turn right. Because my street is a dead end. It's another street there. So, he got out his collar. Like, his collar came off. Which tells me that it's too big and I need to get a new one. Anyway, so as the car is turning, he goes to kind of run. And I yell, Bruno, no. And then I yell, stop. So the car stopped. Like, he was literally like, the car was turned here. He was in between, say, like, he would have gotten pushed had he been any closer, kept going, and into the back of the parked car. Like, it was already turned, so like the front of the truck was past the parked car, but he was turning so closely that he would, if my dog hadn't stopped when I yelled, he would have got hit by a tire or something. And it scared the bejesus out of me. And I grabbed him and I held him and I was like, okay. And I put the collar back on. I'm like, okay, thank you. He's okay. And the truck kept going. But it scared the living daylights out of me because I don't know what I would have done if my dog would have got hit by a car. Like, I really don't. I was like, that's it. And I mean, there were people sitting there, neighbors, up the couple houses up, and they don't speak English very well, but he was like, his collar is too big, because I understood in Spanish. I'm like, yeah, you think? Like, even though I made it as small as I could, it's very loose. But I didn't think it was loose enough for him to get out, so I need to go down a size. And I did have one of those harness things, and somebody broke it. And maybe when they was trying to snap it on him, there was a piece snapped off. So I'm gonna get one of those nylon ones that are made, like a leash, like the leash material that you step in, so that way there's no snaps or nothing. That will, if you hear like a noise, that's my cat. Normally she is not allowed up on my table, but because the dog is here, and I feel bad she's so used to eating in the kitchen. I had her food in my older daughter's room because technically this is her cat. But she didn't seem to really be eating. So I brought the food back down and I just told my husband, like, look, I'm not going to put the food on the floor because the dog will try to eat it. So I'll put it on the table because she's so used to eating a specific time in the morning. When I wake up, get the kids ready for school, I feed the cat. And she's confused as to like, why are you not feeding me? So I was like, look, I'll just put the food on the table, let her eat the food. And she doesn't go on the table. She just puts her paws on the table. So that's fine. As you can see, like she's fine. But if you hear that, that's the kitty, whose name literally is Kitty. Her real name is Kit Kat, but we call her Kitty. I don't know. She's a special kitty. She's got thumbs. I gave her a treat this morning because she's been such a good sport about having a dog. I mean, she did smack him this morning, but she didn't hurt him. And he wasn't doing nothing to her. He's just standing there looking at her, and she was like, and I looked at him like, really though? Like, geez, you're a meanie. But besides that, like, they don't bother each other. I guess she didn't want to be looked at first thing in the morning. She's like, I didn't have my... It's first thing in the morning. Don't look at me. I don't know. Okay, I'm rambling now. And it's been 20 minutes. So I've been talking about nothing for 20 minutes. Wow. Okay, anyway. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the video of my rambling. Don't forget to check me out on my social media on Instagram, Goya Snow. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see me chat about every day of March leading up until my birthday. And I'm just trying to get some content out there. Like, I have spurts of I'll do it every day or every other day, but I'm trying to like really just get out there and get more community. I have 70 subscribers. My son, who is 7, was like, Mom, you have 70 subscribers. And I'm like, do you watch my videos? Like, that's just weird because he's 7 and like, but he's like, you only have 70 subscribers. And I'm like, okay. So I have a goal. So if you guys can help me out, I have a goal to reach 100 subscribers. I'm not going to do anything special. I'll give nothing special, you know, because I know a lot of people will subscribe. Like if I say I'm having a giveaway, a lot of people will subscribe just to get the giveaway, get into the giveaway, and then unsubscribe after. So I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't, that's not me. But I will do a shout out if you have a channel. So if you have a channel and you're subscribed, you're a new subscriber, because I will be checking, I'll give a shout out. So it's not like you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, and I'll give you a shout out. I'll just, hey, you know, thank you for all the new viewers, whatever the case is. Because it's a community. I want a community. So, like, I want people to know, hey, you know, I've recently, like, for example, I've recently seen the channel, I think it's Knitting with Mrs. D. Mrs. D. Hold on. I'm going to have to check this out on my iPad. Give me 1 second. Because I've just, and Gaina has talked about it before. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to check this channel out. So it's Stitch by Mrs. D. I don't know why I said knitting. So Stitch by Mrs. D. And I'm watching her last Vlogmas. And her voice, like, she's so quiet. She like whispers and it's calming. And it's cute. She's cute. I like her. She's cute. Anyway, and she actually inspired me to do the daily vlogs. So hopefully, I'll continue with it. Anyway, I also need a name for this. So I was thinking March Madness Let's Knit and Chat. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. I think I need to start putting on some makeup or something because I look really tired. Anyway, that's it for now. I've now been speaking for 25 minutes of random nothingness. So I will see you later. Don't forget to say hi in the comments. See ya. Bye.